Good morning, Western Slope. With our summer days approaching us and the hot, dry heat happening, it's important to know our high heat safety. So make sure, as always, apply sunscreen. Make sure that you hydrate more than anything. Water is key. You don't want to overheat. Make sure that you plan activities accordingly. So if you want to go outside and do a hike or a bike ride or something like that, try to go in the morning or later afternoon. That way you don't get overheated or anything like that. But if you do, make sure that you wear loose and protective clothing to stay safe from the sun. Looking ahead for the next 3 days, it's just going to be hot and dry with very little change over the course of probably until around Thursday going into Friday. This southwest air is pushing into Colorado, giving us that hot and dry air. It's going to keep our skies pretty clear, so be on the lookout for that. But when Friday rolls around, that's when we'll see some moisture tracking in from the southwest. So you can expect a change for Friday afternoon, even Thursday afternoon going into Friday. This high pressure system here is helping us stay in that hot and dry state, just cycling around that air for Colorado, giving us very little change throughout the week. We're at above average temperatures for the week. Of course, we have breezy afternoons, and again, that change to close out the week. So ending out your work week, you can look forward to Friday for some cooler weather to start off your weekend. High temperature for today, 100 degrees for Grand Junction, 98 in Delta, and 93 in Montrose. Later on tonight, we'll be cooling down at around 64 degrees, 56 in Delta, and 60 in Montrose. And tomorrow, we'll be picking back up in the temperature at 101 degrees for Grand Junction, and the high elevation regions are even getting closer to that 90-degree temperature, so even the high elevations are feeling that hot and dry air. Temperatures for tomorrow, again, are going to be well above average at 101 for just for our high temperature. And Friday, once that cooler moisture hits us, it's going to drop our temperature to below average, so 84 degrees. And then, of course, over the weekend, we'll be back up into that 90 range. So make sure that you're preparing for that heat this weekend. It's going to be a little bit breezy today, but ultimately nothing too crazy as always. It's going to be breezy going into going into Thursday before we get into Friday. Our satellite shows that we really don't have a lot going on. It's going to be pretty clear throughout the day and throughout the week until around Thursday afternoon. Once Thursday afternoon hits us, that's when we'll be seeing that moisture coming around. We'll be seeing a little bit more cloud cover during that afternoon, and Friday is when we're really going to start to see all that moisture and cloud cover hitting us. But on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, clear skies, and that's what you can expect throughout the week going into Friday. For Grand Junction, our Discovery Auto forecast, Wednesday at a high of 100, tomorrow 101, of course, so super hot. Friday cooling down into the 80s, and for Montrose, same story, 93 for today. Friday dropping off into the low 80s with some chance of rain, so cool down for the weekend before it picks back up Saturday and Sunday.